May I come in, sir?
Yes, please do.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon,
Good
ma'am.
afternoon.
Good
Please take
afternoon.
your seat.
Thank you, sir.
Here, Mr. Vishal.
Yes, sir.
Vishal, you're comfortable with English as your preferred medium,
Yes, sir.
and you're vaccinated,
Yes, sir.
both dose.
Yes.
If you're not having any symptoms right now, then you can safely remove your mask because we are also vaccinated.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Comfortable?
Yes.
Fine, Vishal. Then please introduce yourself to board.
My name is Vishal Dhakad. I come from Guna district of Madhya Pradesh. I completed my schooling from Kendriya Vidyalaya Guna itself. After that, I completed my graduation in BA Honors Political Science from Dayal Singh College of University of Delhi in 2018. After that, I completed my MA in Political Science from Hindu College of University of Delhi. And currently, I'm undergoing training in Indian Postal Service in Ghaziabad, Rakanpa.
Indian Postal Service.
Yes, sir.
Which batch?
2021 batch.
21 batch.
Yes.
What was your rank?
Last time my rank was 579.
579. And you got Indian Postal Service.
Yes, sir.
So what are the service you're looking for this time?
This time I am looking for mainly Indian Administrative Service or Indian Police Service, though I have also filled Indian Revenue Service and Indian Audit and Account Service and
Okay.
Indian Defense East State Service.
Fine. So you're looking for 5-6 services.
Yes,
right
sir.
now. So Vishal, you're currently undergoing that training.
Yes, sir.
Now tell me 3 things which you have learned in the academy already.
Officer must have. Second, about the structure of Indian Postal Service, like how Indian Postal Service works. And third thing is the services which Indian Postal Service or Department of Post provide to the people, to the citizen of our country.
Okay. If you look at the Postal Service's history
Yes, sir.
that you must have already studied, tell me why Postal Service is so characteristically different from other central services in the union.
Sir, the main reason is our last mile connectivity or reach we have. Sir, we have 1,55,000 post offices, which are some of the post offices are there even in the most far-flung areas. For example, in highest altitude of Himachal Pradesh in Sikkim we have. So we serve the most underserved people of our country. That is the unique thing and different thing of ours in comparison to the other services.
Okay. If you look at, for example, the postal services have a different accounting system, which is not there in the other civil accounts. Why was it required?
Sorry, sir, I am not aware of it.
You're not aware. No problem. You have studied from Delhi.
Yes, sir.
You studied from Dayal Singh College.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, who was Mr. Dayal Singh?
So Dayal Singh Majeetia was founder of Tribune newspaper and also founder of Punjab National Bank. So he was also a social reformer and worked for the social welfare and reforms, civil reforms. And sir, he through his charity opened Dayal Singh College. One of the Dayal Singh, after his death in commemoration, Dayal Singh College opened in Delhi also. Other than that, there is one Dayal Singh College in Karnal also.
Okay. There was one Dayal Singh College in Lahore as well. You're
Yes,
aware
sir.
of that?
Yes, sir.
What is the status of that college now?
Sir, currently I am not aware of that.
You're not aware. Anyways, thank you.
Vishal, you have a very interesting surname, Dhakad.
Yes, sir.
Tell us something about it.
So Dhakad means being brave or courageous person.
So you adopted this surname or something else is there?
No, sir, I inherited that from my parents.
Okay, fine, wonderful. So is it being reflected in your personality?
Yes, sir, I believe it reflects in my personality.
What ways?
Sir, I believe that I stand on the principles. I take the right side, and which I think. And sir, I am a courageous person who is dare to take risk.
Give one example of your courage.
Sir, for instance, sir, I was in a hostel of University of Delhi, and there were some senior who were pursuing PhD. They were a scholar actually, So they had this one bad habit of putting plates outside, used plates of outside the rooms. So sir, one day I went in their rooms. I said to them, sir, please don't put the plates outside. So that they started fighting with me. So I remain calm, but sir, I complained to the higher authorities. They scolded me, but I tried to pursue them. So sir, those way I stand on the
Good,
principle.
very good. So, Mr. Dhakad,
different arsenals, the different military craft ships that we have and latest manufacture. Don't you think it's a message to the world, the kind of armory we have?
Yes, ma'am. It's a kind of deterrence message to the world. Yes, that we have the capability, and if any power tries to dominate over us, then we have that capacity of retaliation
Would
against
that
that.
come under kind of gunboat diplomacy? Gunboat diplomacy is basically diplomatically giving a message, the kind of superpower that you hold militarily.
Okay.
So would
Thank
it
you, ma'am.
come?
Pardon,
Would
ma'am?
it come, our military day themes, would it come under gunboat diplomacy by that corollary?
Yes, ma'am. By that corollary, I think it comes.
Okay, anyway. Can you tell me which is India's Angry Bird satellite?
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not aware of it.
Okay, do you know any of the military satellites in India?
Specifically, I'm not aware of it.
Okay. What is Bucharest 9, B9 grouping?
I'm not aware of it.
Okay. Can you tell me, if you were to advise the Prime Minister on reviving SARC, what would be the 3 advices you would give?
Ma'am, first, for reviving SARC, we need to improve our relationship with the Pakistan.
That's the exact advice I was looking for. What would you ask Prime Minister to revive this relationship?
For meetings, SARC meeting has not happened after I think long, after Pulwama attack, I think. So first thing is that. Second,
We took a conscious decision to not.
yes, ma'am. Natural beauty and forest area.
okay. So, because of forest, the heat waves are less there.
Yes.
We get to hear about these water crises in many parts, especially again in the western Madhya Pradesh or Rajasthan and many other regions.
Yes, sir.
How do we define water crisis, or how do we define the water stress?
Sir, specifically, I don't know at what, but
Is there any particular volume that we consider, or it is just
sir, particular volume of water we consider. If it is below that, then water stress region is declared.
and you must have heard about composite water index also. You haven't heard? Okay, now we get to hear, according to this index, Madhya Pradesh has done very well in managing water. Can you tell us some steps that have taken by Madhya Pradesh government to improve the water usage there, or water management in the area?
Sir, reviving of the ponds from Manrega workers, that is one thing which has done. Madhya Pradesh has done very good in that. Sir,
In
more.
comparison to other states?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, second thing is Madhya Pradesh is now diversifying the cropping pattern. Like in the southern Madhya Pradesh, millets are more being.
We are reviving, like suppose Ken Bethwal linkage, and so many linkages are there. How are we tackling internationally? Isn't Bangladesh creating any problem, especially in the eastern part?
Sir, with respect to Teesta River, there is.
What are the key issues in Teesta water?
Sir, there is a dispute related to sharing of the.
What's your take on? I mean, you already know what is expected of you. You have faced
Yes, sir.
interview a couple of times, so you're already aware. So tell me, what is your take on your performance today?
Some of the factual questions I might be prepared well for that. Like I don't able to answer ma'am's question. On some of the specific questions like related to Madhya Pradesh, I can be better prepared on that. Other than that, I think I need to improve my communication skills also, like way of expressing the things. Facial expression can be good.
So overall, you are in position to actually assess yourself. Look at the video carefully; you'll be able to see where your assessment is right. Our understanding is that you're a good candidate. You're a sitting officer. So in any case, the board's response to your presence is going to be slightly different from the other candidates. That's going to be there this time. So, but at the same time, it is also true that since you are eyeing for very limited number of positions,
Yes, sir.
so getting another 140, 150 is of no use, right? Since you are looking for very, good marks, so anything, I mean, in any case, you have to get